Why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cross my heart.
Are we live?
Let's walk up to the preacher and let's...
Why don't you tell me we're going live? It's, you don't tell me. They don't tell me. I was counted in? And you just went live knowing I was singing Elvis. Folks, I'm your host, VKP. Good morning from the office. North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let's get all of our information. You know what? I know what you're thinking. It's February. But I tell you what. Baseball. It's baseball. And I want to talk... We're going to talk at 8:30. Kevin White from the Gilmer County Park and Rec is going to stop by. We're going to talk about baseball sign-ups, what's going on in youth baseball today, some of the things that are happening. And we're going to talk about baseball at 8:30. Kevin's going to stop by for about 10 minutes. It's always a good time to talk baseball. I'm just telling you. 706-889-9700 is how you find the show. 706-889-9700. You could text me. You could send me an email, chief@fetchernews.com. You can follow us on, find our Facebook page. You can follow us on Twitter, at Fetcher News, at FYNTV. All right? Stock market. The Bearer of Bad News channel, is that who they are? The Bearer of Bad News. If we can find anything negative to say about Trump, MSNBC started with about 7 to 8 minutes this morning of the stock market. How Donald Trump, and I've had some friends say to me, let's just go like this, okay? I've had some friends say to me, I wish he would not make the stock market comments. Everything else is okay. I wish the president would not. And you know, I got to say that, oh no, I got a text. Who is that from? I got hashtag team haircut. All right, listen, you two. No. Don't. Okay, hashtag team haircut. Not going to happen.
You know what? It's spreading.
It's spreading?
Yes. Hashtag team haircut. It's coming at you live. They can't even tell.
I just got hashtag team haircut.
See,
threw me right off my game, folks. All right, let's get back to this. Okay, so I have a friend of mine that said I agree. I wish the president of the United States would not talk as much about the stock market as it was going up. I agree. But here's the thing, and I don't know a lot about the stock market. I like to come on here and just be upfront and tell you if there's certain subjects that, you know, I'm not 100% on. I actually lost no money in the stock market yesterday. I don't know about you. How much did you lose? I didn't lose a dime. I don't stand to gain anything in the stock market today or lose anything in the stock market, okay? I mean, you know, I wish we would be a little more interested over the fact that the Pentagon lost $800 million they can't account for. Auditors can't find a damn red cent. They're in there in the Pentagon. They're lifting up the couch cushions, everything. It's got to be here somewhere. So where did you lose your $1 million, right? But I didn't lose a dime in the stock market yesterday, and I have no gains in the stock market. But let me say this, okay? Let me say this. The people, the big money in the stock market, the really, really big money in the stock market, I'm going to make this comment, and I want your opinion, and I want to come back later with it. Folks, this is the biggest transition since Ronald Reagan, from a government-based economy to a private sector recovery, okay? Now stay with me on that. You're gonna have to stay with me, because you are hearing now MSNBC, the left, all talk about Obama's recovery, that unemployment was going down, okay? You hear that? Unemployment was going down, okay? You hear that things were turning around under Obama. Things were stabilizing, all right? You hear that. The media is saying that, okay? But every bit of every year, all of Obama's years, the recovery that the media wants to lead you to believe is out there, okay? And this is for you, JJ. You know who you are. This one's for JJ. The recovery that they want you to believe was out there was government-based. Every single thing of it was the government infusion and printing money as fast as they can to put it in, all right? Now, I want to ask you a question. When is the last time you have heard quantitative easing, okay? QE1, QE2, quantitative easing. The Treasury just printing money as fast as it can. When is the last article you have read about the discount window where banks, quantitative easing, pushing cash out through the government? Okay? Now stay with me. This recovery, that was all artificial, all right? This recovery that we are going through right now, the economic boom that we are going through right now, is private sector. In my personal opinion, is there some people in the market that are wanting to see how this thing plays out, this private sector thing. How there's a possibility, what if we have 5% growth? What if we have a 5% GDP? Okay, you're going to start hearing inflation, all right? You're going to start hearing inflation, all right? Just relax on the stock market. Do not worry about the stock market, okay? I promise you, don't worry about the stock market. Now, I have to go to this. It has to be first, and I know there's everything else going on, but put the picture up. Did I send you the? I don't have the picture. Yeah, put the picture of the little Girl Scout selling cookies at the head shop. You gotta love this. You got that Girl Scout who sold cookies outside of a pot shop could be in trouble. She set a record for selling cookies. I mean, they have the munchies. They need Girl Scout cookies. I just thought I would start with that. San Diego Girl Scout Council is looking into whether a scout who was photographed selling cookies outside of a marijuana dispensary broke any rules. They're looking to see if she broke any rules. So think this out, America, because you're always wondering where the hell we're at in this country, right? So they're going in to buy weed, a drug, right? But the Girl Scouts are looking to see if this little girl broke any of the rules selling Girl Scout cookies outside of a shop that sells marijuana. Just one of those things that you wonder, what the heck's going on in this world? The Democrats have released their memo. They've released their memo, and the president has 5 days to decide whether he has 5 days to decide whether he is going to declassify it. All right. So Trump talks yesterday. Let me go this. Democrats, what do they stand for? Okay. I like this. This is a video that's gone out from the State of the Union. You got the Democrats, what they stand for? Amanda, you got that one? You sure? Because, I mean, Amanda, things are going great, but I'll ask for a video, and I like, you know, I mean, are you sure? I mean, you're positive you got that one, right? Okay, thanks. What do Democrats actually stand for? Let's play this video.
For the national anthem. And we are serving our brave veterans, including giving our veterans choice in their health care decisions. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded. The motto is "In God We Trust." We enacted the biggest tax cuts and reforms in American history.
I love that video. Democrats, what do you stand for? What is the Democrat platform? What is the platform? What will you be running on in 2018? All right, let's go to this other video, Amanda, where it says Trump goes off script in Ohio. There's an article, and listen, before I go there, there's an article that I read this morning. Thousands of jobs in Ohio going unfilled because people can't pass a drug test. Thousands of jobs going unfilled because people can't pass a drug test. All right? What do Democrats stand for? What do you stand for? Let's go to the president goes off script. I like this one yesterday. He's out in Ohio, and I'm going to tell you when I want to stop it, okay? All right?
I think everybody's going to be supportive. We need people that are going to do a great job and keep us in the right direction. You know, we need them badly, too. Or it all goes back to where it was and worse. Oh, but did we catch them in the act or what? You know what I'm talking. Oh, did we catch them in the act? They are very embarrassed. They never thought they were going to get caught. We caught them. Hey, we caught them. Oh, it's so much fun. We're like the great sleuth. So Nancy Pelosi again.
The great sleuth. The great sleuth. Now, I have a request. Could the two of you refer to me as the great sleuth? I want to know. Can you do that? Amanda, come on. Really? I would like to be referred to from this point on as the great sleuth. I tried, folks. We caught them. We caught them. The memo, we don't have time to go through the memo, but it's just the beginning. The first memo, it's just the beginning. We're going to go through the State Department. We're going to get a second special counsel. I know we're going to get a special counsel to look into the Department of Justice, to look into the FBI. I want them to add the State Department to it. But we caught them red-handed. Now, the Democrats have a memo out, okay? And let me tell you what the first memo that the Republicans put out, the Democrats screamed, all right, that methods of collecting information were going to be exposed. Systems and methods. The FBI begged, all right, now I want to ask you a question. The FBI begged the Republicans, according to their statement, and according to Democrats, and according to the treasonous media, okay, they begged, okay, don't release this memo. If Republicans release this memo, it will expose our methods and our systems of collecting information and data. Please do not release the memo, all right? Now, I've yet to hear, okay, I want to hear the FBI make the same comments about the Democrats' memo All right, and what happens there? And they're going to go up to Capitol Hill. Now, the president has 5 days. The House Intel Committee voted to release the Democrats' memo. All right. It now goes to the president's office, and the president has 5 days to release the memo, redact things that are on the memo that are top secret, that cannot be released. Watch what happens to this next memo. Okay. Like I said, now at 9 o'clock, we're going to go through every bit of this. I want to make a quick note. The New York Times, everybody this morning, President Trump will not meet with Mueller. His attorneys, President Trump's attorneys are encouraging him, do not meet with Special Counsel Robert Mueller, okay? A New York Times article, and I have it this morning, Trump's lawyers, put up a picture of Mueller and Trump, okay? I think I have you a picture of Mueller and Trump. Trump's lawyers want him to refuse an interview in the Russian inquiry. Now, this is from the New York Times and the failing New York Times, all right? Lawyers for the president have advised him against sitting down with a wide range interview with Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Now, why does the New York Times feel his attorneys are advising him not to do it under oath? Okay? In the second paragraph, his lawyers are concerned that the president, who has a history of making false statements and contradicting himself, could be charged with lying to investigators. Okay? That is the whole setup. That is what Michael Flynn, that is what Scooter Libby, okay? They set you up on purpose because it's a crime to lie under oath, okay, to investigators. But they want your president of the United States to go under oath and talk to Robert Mueller, okay, the special counsel, when Hillary Clinton was never put under oath by Peter Strzok. Now, we don't have time to go all the way down the road of Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, all right, FBI. He is FBI special agent, okay, of foreign investigations, internal investigations. Peter Strzok, head guy. He interviewed Hillary Clinton, not under oath. At no time through the FBI investigation of Hillary Clinton could she be charged. You see, the FBI had all the recordings on Michael Flynn because he was wiretapped. They had all the recordings. They knew everything Michael Flynn said. So when they got General Flynn in a room and they asked him questions and it didn't match up exactly what he said, immediately he lied to them. That's what they want to do to the President of the United States. I, for one, do not believe the President of the United States should, at any time, sit down. I'm going to talk at 9 o'clock this morning. I don't think he should sit down with Robert Mueller. This is a guy right here that we need to pay attention to because you do not have the Peter Strzok emails, okay, text messages. Now, I'm going to talk about Judicial Watch, but put the picture up here of Michael Horowitz, okay? I'm going to talk about Michael Horowitz. Okay, this is the Inspector General, okay? You hear it all the time, but the Inspector General is poised to reignite war over the FBI's Clinton case. All right, a few people have heard of Michael Horowitz. This is your Inspector General, but that's about to change. Horowitz, the Department of Justice Inspector General, is an increasingly critical player in the controversy surrounding the FBI, President Trump, and the Russian investigation. Talk about this at 9 o'clock. With little fanfare, he has been conducting a sprawling probe of the FBI's handling of the 2016 investigation into Hillary Clinton's use of a private email server. His full report, which could set off shockwaves, is expected this spring. All right? So we're going to talk about this a little later at 9 o'clock. Hey, folks, it is what do we call this week? Government shutdown. You can take Michael Horowitz off there. Government shutdown theatrics. All right. Thursday, the government's supposed to be out of money again. Now, what did I tell you yesterday? They let Chris Coons, put Chris Coons' picture up. All right. They let Chris Coons, Democrat from Delaware, which standing in for Dick Durbin, and then John McCain. All right. Put John McCain up there. And then John McCain and Chris Coons, they have sent up a bill. Now, we have the thumbs down. Now, John McCain and Chris Coons have put a DACA bill together for the Dreamers, okay? The so-called Dreamers. They've put a DACA bill together, okay? Now, I thought John McCain was dying. I'm serious. I'm not being silly. I thought he was dying. You remember the thumbs down? So this is the guy on Obamacare. Don't forget, all right? Don't forget, on Obamacare, this is the guy that gave that final thumbs down. Remember that? This is the guy that we want writing our immigration bill? Absolutely not. He gave the thumbs down. Remember that. Don't forget, all right? Now, I told you yesterday on this show, watch for pathway to border security. Pathway to border security. All right? In 1986, you get tired of hearing it on this show. My hero, Ronald Reagan, right here he is. All right? 1986, the immigration bill. The border security was a pathway. It didn't happen. So Trump has already said, no border wall, no border security, end to chain migration, or don't even come to my office. We're going to talk about that a little later today. What else we have here? Because I got to get ready to go to break. I want to play this video. I want to do it just to have a little fun, because at 9 o'clock, from 9 to 10, we're going to get into all these subjects. First of all, put up Otto's parents. I get the picture Otto. Put up Otto and President Trump. I know. That's not, all right, this is Otto Warmbier. Is that his name? Warmbier? Did I get that right, Sam? Could somebody give me a thumbs up in the room? All right, there you go. I got one thumbs up. Do what?
No one's listening to you.
Nope.
Otto Warmbier.
Thank you. Don't sound so excited to give me the answer. Okay, there's Otto Warmbier and President Trump. Remember, North Korea sent him home basically dead? All right. Now put his parents up. Okay, this is Otto's parents at the State of the Union address. Okay, this is his parents at the State of the Union address. Otto Warmbier's dad will be traveling with Mike Pence, the vice president, to South Korea to the Olympics, the opening Thursday. He will be with the vice president in South Korea. John, is it Mooney? Is that his name? Could somebody pay attention? I got a picture of it. Is that how you pronounce his name? Put his picture up. Mahoney, right? That's what I said.
You did not.
Yes, it is. I said Mahoney. See, folks, John Mahoney, he died, what was his name? Crane? What was his name? Marty Crane. When he was on Frasier, he played Marty Crane, okay? But one of the greatest movies, the Tin Men, all right? Greatest movies ever. This is Marty Crane, known as Frasier. But let's play a video of a younger Mahoney, John Mahoney, in a movie.
I knew they'd call.
What?
Well, how do you know if you can get the upper hand? How do you know if you're dealing with a guy who's in an inferior position or a superior position to you? How do you know?
Well, you just have to start talking. You feel your way.
Quick way. Take a book of matches out of your pocket to light your cigarette. Drop the matches on the floor. When the guy bends down to pick them up for you, you got a mark. You got this guy in your pocket. The guy waits for you to pick them up. You got a long, hard, tough cell on your hands.
You want to win their confidence here. It's a good thing to try. Bagel, give me a $5 bill. You're going to start off.
Known as Marty Crane, but John Mahoney died. I'm going to take a quick break. When we come back, Kevin White with Gilmer County Park and Rec. We're going to talk a little bit about baseball. Spend a couple minutes talking about baseball. And don't forget, folks, right after that, we're going to get into everything, every subject. We're going to start breaking some things down that we're talking about this morning. By the way, did I bring up the Pentagon lost $800 million? Did I say that already? No. I did? I didn't say anything about that. I sure did. I opened up. I said they're looking for it under couch cushions and everything. I did not. All right. We'll see what happens. All right. But stay with us right after this break. Kevin White with us from...
Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead. 'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead. Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kenty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
what you gonna do with all that junk?
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BK. We're on a baseball field, Kevin.
Pretty cool.
Huh?
Good place to be.
That's never a bad day on a baseball field.
Never a bad
you know,
day.
I like, I'm here with Kevin White, Director of Gilmer County Park and Rec. But, you know, I always like that bumper sticker. You know, it says never a bad day fishing. But I tell you also, you got to say there's never a bad day on the baseball field, is there?
No, never a bad day.
And not on the baseball field.
Or softball.
Or softball. All right, you're right.
We got both.
All right, I know that. Kevin, you're Park and Rec Director, and we just finished, before we start about baseball, let me just say, exhausting is the word, but I just had an outstanding time. I want to let you and the entire staff know I had an outstanding time at the Park and Rec Youth Basketball Tournament. That went really well.
Yeah, this is our third year doing it with you, and I mean it's really come along real good. And I gotta give something to my staff too, because they put in probably about close to 90 hours in that week to make that thing happen. So
how many kids? Now, I didn't ask you because I watched. I do know we were 13 hours, and one team was rotating, and sadly, as a lot of teams were affected by the flu. A lot of kids were out, and we had situations where we had to play games 4-on-4 because of the flu. Kids not being able. But how many kids were actually signed up in basketball? How many kids is that a year?
Roughly around 180 this year.
Around 180 this year.
Mm-hmm.
Now baseball. When are sign-ups underway for baseball now?
Yeah, they're going on to February 11th.
February 11th sign-ups.
Mm-hmm.
What age groups? What ages can sign up for baseball?
It's all the way from T-ball, which is 4 years old, all the way to 13, 14s.
13, 14 T-ball. You want me to come out and umpire?
No.
No? Wow! You just cut me off.
I'm always taking umpire.
No, you said no. I'll make the call. I will make the call.
Come umpire. I got gear for you.
Huh?
I got gear for you.
No, I might do some announcing. All right,
that'd be okay.
I like to announce the baseball. So you have T-ball all the way up to what age?
13, 14-year-old baseball and softball.
And softball. So that's baseball and softball. And what are you guys in need of to get ready for the season this year?
Well, like always in these sports, it's always coaching. I mean, it seems like when it gets closer to the end of registration, we've got to beg for coaches. So the volunteers we need more of. And the more volunteers we have, the better we can make the programs.
So what is you need more volunteers, you need more coaches, and when does the season start?
The season's probably going to start. The actual practice will start probably mid-March, somewhere around there. Towards the end of February, we do our player evaluations and separate the teams, and then mid-March we start our practice.
What are some? Well, I have you here at the Park and Rec because some people do not know this. What are some of the other things like walking trails? What are some of the other things that happen down at Gilmer Park and Rec? They might just think, well, the basketball or baseball. What are some of the things that you guys have going on all throughout the county that people may not be aware of?
Well, I mean, we've got the walking trail at the park. That's our main, which you might say, the thing for older people is at the park would be the walking trail. We still have other things out in the county as far as like nature trails and stuff like that, Appalachian Trail, that we really don't have anything to do with, but we try to promote that, that kind of recreation.
So, hey, what year what? This is for me. So T-ball starts at 4.
Yes.
And then coach pitch goes to what age?
Coach pitch starts at 7. Well, 5 and 6s, and then 7 and 8s. And then when you go into the 9 and 10s, you go into kid pitch.
So 9 and 10 is the kid pitch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to coach the team?
No, I don't want. I do, but I can't. Let's see. Maybe I can go out there. I'll do a clinic.
Okay.
You know,
that'll work.
turn a double play.
Okay.
So your kids played baseball. I know you got a big baseball background. You coached for years.
Yes, I did, and I enjoyed it. You know, I miss it a lot. You know, my boys played at Gilmer High for several years, and it was kind of hard walking back up there on that field and not seeing my wife playing baseball at one time.
What's it cost to sign up?
$75.
$75, and that's baseball and softball.
Yes.
$75 to sign up. And again, one more time, how long do they have to sign up?
February 11th.
February 11th. Can they sign up online?
Yes.
They can do it online. Where can they go to online?
GilmerRecreation.com.
GilmerRecreation.com for all the information. If they have any questions, can they call down at the Gilmer Park and Rec and ask the questions, or are all those answered online? Or?
No, anytime they want to call. I mean, our door is always open. They can come by and see us, or they can call us at 706-635-7700.
So now, back one more time with the basketball. You know, I want to do the same thing you just did. I want to give a shout out to the Gilmer Park and Rec entire staff. Tammy, Jennifer, Kathy, I hope I don't miss anybody, Jody, yourself, Bobby, Dale, Gina. I mean, the list goes on, and I'm sorry I didn't really.
Rod Newberry.
Rod, yes, exactly. And you know all the names. And I also want to give a shout out to our staff. Samantha Cates, our general manager, made the production table run every single night, had everything scheduled. Team FYN Sports was there, and I did an exceptional job announcing.
You done pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you done pretty good.
I thought I did like a.
Hey Brian, is it an exemptional job?
Yeah, why? It's exceptional.
Oh,
I did an exceptional job. I mean, you see that.
Yeah, with help from Sam.
Yeah. Well, and I think I did an exceptional job, except for mispronouncing like 22 kids' names. So,
like I said, with help from Sam.
Help from Sam. But no, your staff, and that went very well. Team FYN Sports and baseball. We're going to be down there. I'm ready. I'm ready for the game. I'm ready for the game. Anything else going on down there we need to know about? Tell us, man.
Well, we're making a lot of changes on the grounds. We're about to put in a big new playground, which I'm really excited about. It's long overdue, and it's going to be probably one of the nicer ones in North Georgia from the way it's designed and where it's going. So it's going to be a big plus for the park.
Folks, we're going to be doing this like every week on the show, highlighting different things that are going on in the community, in our segments, and different things that are happening. Today we have Kevin White with us at the Gilmer County Park and Rec. And don't forget baseball and softball signups. It's time now. We're on the baseball field. It's never a bad time to be on the baseball field. Or softball field. Or softball. I'm good with that. Or softball field. All right, Kevin, I appreciate you coming by. Don't forget signups, GilmerRecreation.com, correct?
Correct.
Got it?
Correct.
Okay, folks, we'll have Kevin back as soon as the baseball season starts. Maybe get us a couple baseball players in here say good morning. You know, I bumped into a fellow that, oh, wait a minute, still don't go nowhere yet. The basketball all-star teams, has that started?
Yes, they have, yeah.
When did those games start?
They start up next week.
Next week?
The tournaments do. Yeah.
So the all-star team has picked from every age group through the 180 kids for basketball, and now it's up against other Park and Rec all-star teams. Is that how that works?
Correct.
How can we follow that?
It'll be posted online on the website, GilmerRecreation.com.
GilmerRecreation.com, got a Facebook page? Gilmer Park and Rec Facebook page?
Yes, we do.
Keep up with the all-star players. We got a lot of great teams. A lot of great players that we've been watching. Keep up with the basketball all-star players, and don't forget, sign your kids up for baseball and softball.
One other thing, did you ever find out exactly where in the United States that our tournament was being watched?
Well, we haven't done. I appreciate you asking that. We haven't broke that down yet, but we do know that we had viewers in New York, we had viewers in Arizona, we had viewers in Ohio, we had viewers in Florida. So we do know we had multiple states. When we pick it out, we probably be easy to have 24 states that had tuned in to the viewership.
That's great. That's what we're looking for.
Exactly. Well, we gave a lot of grandma and grandpas and aunts and uncles and cousins and friends an opportunity to see these kids play, and it was a lot of fun. Did you notice something this year? And I want to put it out there. Like the first year, and I know we got to go, but the first year that Team FYN Sports, FYN TV broadcast, a lot of people didn't understand what we were doing, and we're trying to get the bugs out of it. Last year, people caught on to what we were doing. You know, hey, we're doing this live. This year, those kids knew they were on TV.
Oh, yeah,
they knew it.
Well, by you adding the player interviews, the team reviews was a big plus.
Well, they had a great time, and we were able to do it because don't forget, Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Kevin, appreciate you stopping in. Baseball season. Always.
Softball season.
I understand. I'm with you.
Okay.
All right, but it's baseball and softball.
There you go.
We'll go with that. We'll be right back after these messages. Thanks for stopping by, Kevin.
No problem.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the hut.
Hey, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Tell them how to get in touch with us here, 706-889-9700, 706-889-9700. Oh, man. All right. Trying to get regrouped here. Been going to the gym. Went yesterday afternoon. Put an hour in. I don't know about this. I don't know. I've been going every day for about an hour, trying to work off the Super Bowl party. Let's go 706-889-9700, folks, if you want to get in touch with the show. And also chief@fetchernews.com, chief@fetchernews.com. Real quick, okay, Fridays. I'm trying to think. Today's just Tuesday, right? I got to keep track. So Friday we have we're at Circuit World in Blue Ridge, and always on Fridays we have first Dr. Whaley, Dr. William Whaley, Ask the Doc. So if you ever have a question for Dr. Whaley, you send that to info at fetchernews.com, info@fetchernews.com. Put in the subject, Ask the Doc, and we'll get that to Dr. William Whaley. Then we have our all-star political panel with Bruce, Rick, and Jane, and we talk about all the week's events throughout the news that are going on. And then we have our Team FYN Sports. We have a segment, Team FYN Sports. Jason Banks, the director of Team FYN Sports. A lot will be talked about this Friday due to wrestling and basketball that's happening and getting ready for the spring sports. And then we always round out our Friday show with our Pet of the Week from the Humane Society, Blue Ridge. So that is always on Fridays, Circuit World. Let's go with the video now. Trump has once again spun the media's head off by using the word treason. Okay? That's okay if the other side of the aisle is trying to impeach the president. It's okay to say he's too dumb to talk to Mueller. That's what they were trying to do, is he's too dumb to talk to Mueller, the special counsel. It's okay no matter what they say. But treasonous, okay? So let's go to that video. Let's play this video that has the media's head spinning off this morning.
Did anybody happen to see the State of the Union address? Right? Okay. So I got good marks. But I said you have the lowest black unemployment in the history of our country. It was like, it was a game. You know, they play games. They were told, don't even make a facial movement. And I'm talking about, you have the lowest Hispanic unemployment in the history of our country. This isn't me saying, this is the charts, the polls. We have the lowest in the history of our country. Dead silence, not a smile. In fact, there was one guy, when I said the lowest African-American unemployment, he was sort of clapping. Like, who was that guy? He's a nice guy. I think he was a reverend. And he was, I wouldn't say it was exactly arousing, but he was putting his hands together. And I want to find out who he is. I'm going to send him a letter of thank you. And he was probably severely reprimanded. Don't you think, Rob? I think so, because he was the only one. So that means they would rather see Trump do badly, okay, than our country do well. That's what it means. It's very selfish. And it got to a point where I really didn't even want to look too much during the speech over to that side, because honestly, it was bad energy. No, it was bad energy. You're up there, you've got half the room going totally crazy, wild. They loved everything. They want to do something great for our country. And you have the other side, even on positive news, really positive news like that, they were like death and un-American. Un-American. Somebody said treasonous. I mean, yeah, I guess why not? You know. Can we call that treason? Why not? I mean, they certainly didn't seem to love our country very much.
All right. So someone said that it was equal to treason, not President Trump. Someone else said it. But he said, hey, yeah, you want to call it treasonous? Why not? Let's just call it that, all right? And the media is there's all kinds of articles out right now, okay? Treasonous, involving or guilty of the crime of betraying one's country. In law, treason is the crime that covers some of the more extreme acts against one's nation, okay? Folks, I'm going to have to tell you something. If the Democrats that have upheld Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, that we find out are involved, how do I put this? We will no longer exist as a country, my opinion, if when this is over, that we do not have some people brought up on the charge of treason, charged with treason. Some people, if some people are not charged with treason when this is over, I really think it's game over for our country. Treasonous, involving or guilty of a crime of betraying one's country. All right? In law, treason is the crime that covers some of the more extreme acts against one's nation. Folks, we have a political candidate along with a deep state that corroborated, and I know I didn't get that right, but I just cannot get that. Can you say it for me, Amanda? Can you get that?
Collaborated.
Is that, do you get?
Corroborated.
Corroborated.
I can't even get it right.
You can't even get it right? Together to try to stop another candidate. Every time you have to, I want you to listen to something very clear. And I know you get upset sometimes when I reference things like this. But I want you to put something very clear. Every time you hear, okay, of Putin and Russia, okay, taking out his political opposition, anytime you hear, okay, of any other country that does something to stop the opposition party, okay, you live here. That's what happened. If you see a video of a candidate, okay, in Russia that is arrested, whatever may happen, because they are in opposition to Putin, that's what we did, folks. That's what we're allowing to happen if we let this go. If we let this go, this treasonous act against our country, I'm telling you now. We cannot let this go. All right. I want to make another comment. Let's go with Carter Page. Put his picture up. Okay, folks, I don't want to go too deep here because this guy was put on a list of foreign advisors, volunteer foreign advisors, okay? How do we do this? This guy was put on a list of volunteer foreign advisors, okay, for the Trump administration. Never was really, the Trump campaign, the Donald Trump campaign, never really involved at any time with the campaign. Never really involved with the campaign. Just put on a list. I think the report is he went to one meeting. I'm not for sure. But that being said, because he was doing business in Russia and has communication in Russia, and there's Russian sanctions, we see what's happened with the FISA court. Now, let me remind you of something, okay? Jeffrey Immel, you could do the research today, CEO of General Electric, was put on, okay, GE, Jeffrey Immel was put on President Barack Obama's Economic Advisory Council, right? Remember that? Okay? Go and look how GE, all right, used alternative methods to do business in Iran while under sanctions. Go look. I mean, it's amazing to me that these brains, these enormous brains with degrees from the communist state universities that they've attended, okay? It's amazing to me on how many countries, how many companies did business with Iran that Obama turned his back on, that used channels, back channels, let's call it back channels, to do business in Iran. It's all the time it happened. We have a government that we were not allowed to, by our own sanctions, we were not allowed to actually do business with Iran and directly send them money. So we sent money, we paid them, we froze. Now I'm using Carter Page here, okay? Because I want you to pay attention, because there's just, people are not looking at this. They're listening to these people that supposedly have these enormous brains, and obviously I do not have one of those. But don't forget, when the Iran hostage crisis took place, we froze Iranian assets in this country. Well, it turned out, was it 500 billion? I don't know. I'm just going to use a number, right? It turned out that we froze like so many billions of dollars. And because the billions of dollars, now they took our people, okay, hostage. We froze it, and because it was in a bank, right, we paid the interest. So Obama, to free, okay, I think the 5 that were over there hostage, Obama in the Iranian nuclear deal thawed out the money with interest, sent it to, was it a Swiss bank? I don't remember. That they traded it into dollars. We could not. We were not allowed to send it direct to Iran. So we sent it to a foreign financial institution to trade it into dollars and basically drop pallets of money in Iran. GE, business in Iran, that sanctions. Carter Page, FISA court warrant, private citizen. Okay? Now don't forget, you act like it's only been yesterday that you're paying $2.25 for gas. You forget, it's not been very long ago that we were paying $3.50, $3.75, $4, $3.25. Don't forget, it's not long ago we in America were paying an enormous amount for gas. Go and look up how many U.S. companies from natural gas, remember, when President Trump took the gloves off natural gas shipments, and where did they go? Did they go to Poland or Czechoslovakia or somewhere? We'll look it up. That really angered Russia because Russia sends the natural gas down there into the Baltics. I could be way off on this. But what I'm telling you is this guy is just a drop of how many people have been doing business in Russia around the energy industry for God knows how long. And you do no business whatsoever. You don't even go to Russia without the government knowing you're there. Period. Treasonous, I say, treasonous. I'm going to take a little break. We're going to come back, talk a little bit about Adam Schiff. We're going to talk a little more about the Inspector General. And do you think, I want to know, do you think President, here's my question for you, do you think President Donald Trump should sit down with Special Counsel Robert Mueller and be interviewed by him? Do you think he should? All right. I'm your host, BKP. Take us to break, Amanda.
Had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Better days ahead.
'Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
We're back. We're going live. That's what I always wait to hear. We're going live. BKP, stock futures look down. Now, I have a question for you that I really want an answer. 706-889-9700. What do you think is the cause of the stock market going down? What do you think? 706-889-9700 or chief at fetchernews.com. What is your thought of the reason the stock market's going down? Now, there's the side of what about, do you have the thought that, all right, let me just put this out here, all right, folks. You know, it's just like when Donald Trump said treasonous. Let me just put this out here, okay? What if the people that really control the money, stay with me, what if the people that really control the money, okay, are saying, all right, Mr. President, you have been out there bragging about the stock market for the last year, that it's going up under your administration. You have been bragging about all of these things. We're just going to make a slight correction in the market, just, 1,000, 1,500 points, because don't get all bent out of shape, because the percentage of the drop in the market is nowhere near record. Now the left wants you to think that the stock market crashed yesterday. It did not crash. Stock market did not crash. I don't have the graph to show you right now, but if you look at 2008 and 2009, or that day it kept going down, and we actually had to shut the market down and Hank Paulson had to bring out $800 billion so the world could continue to exist. That's not where we're at, folks. That's not where we're at. If you look at the actual percentage drop, okay, I think at that time, we were wondering if it would break 10,000, all right? So in the reference of the percentage it dropped, there's really no concern, okay? If you've been in the market for the past several years, you still are making money and you made money, okay? That being said, what if, this is just a big one, what if, okay, the people that control the money in the world made a slight correction in the market just to let President Trump know who's in charge? What if? Now, I'm not saying conspiracy theory. I'm just saying what if? Now, Yellen, which is no longer, and I forget the guy's name, no longer the head of the Fed, and the new head of the Fed took over yesterday, and some people that have the money, the purse strings, probably going to want to see what the new head of the Federal Reserve is going to do. They want to look at inflation, is what you're being told. Wages have been stagnant, all right? They have bragged. They brag all the time about the Obama recovery. But the Obama recovery, you will see the private sector move the minimum wage all by itself. All by itself. There will be no minimum wage jobs within the next year if the economy stays on the trend it's at now. Meaning, if you walk in, I don't even know what minimum wage, let's just say it's $7.10 an hour, I don't know, $6.85, $7.35, I don't know. Let's just say it's $7. The economic forces will move it up by the private sector. And I will say this is what the biggest fear the Democrats have. Now, biggest is, that's as far as you can go. You're going to say there's other fear. But the biggest fear Democrats have is the people that stand on the stage with the President of the United States, is the basement dwellers that will not get out of their mom's basement. And now the mom's saying, you know what, there is a job out there for you, okay? The biggest fear the Democrats have is that people will wake up and see a private sector economy. Now, I don't want to get stuck on that, but I'm telling you, we have not had, your kids do not know anything about a private sector economy. The last true, okay, and it wasn't 100% true, but the last true private sector economy was under Ronald Reagan. The privates, there was the Bill Clinton, that was not a true private sector economy. George W. Bush, no. And obviously Barack Obama was quantitative easing economy, okay? Push the cash out as fast as you can. See, we never talk about the bills that have to be paid. We never bring up the bills that have to be paid, okay? But a lot of people are seeing what a private sector economy may look like, and they're adjusting to it, all right? They're adjusting to it. So, you know that day when you finally realize you need glasses? That's the Democrats' biggest fear, is a private sector economy. So I want to know from you, what do you think? All right? Futures are down. Market could have another down day. 706-889-9700. Or you could actually send me email, chief@fetchernews.com, and let me know what you think, because I want to know, all right? I want to know if maybe the big money people are letting President Trump know that he's in charge. They're in charge. I want to play this little clip. Trudeau, okay? Justin Trudeau, right? Justin Trudeau, play that little clip. The Prime Minister of Canada, is that what he is? I don't know what they are up there. Play that little clip there.
That's why we came here today to ask you to also look into the policies that religious charitable organizations have in our legislation so that it can also be changed, because maternal love is the love that's going to change the future of mankind. So we'd like you to look into
we like to say people kind, not necessarily mankind.
Okay, can we make a note, Amanda? People kind. People kind. What did you think about that comment?
I think that this entire feminist movement has just gone too far. You know, that why change words that have been around for centuries all of a sudden for a specific feminist movement? As a woman, completely don't agree.
So wait a minute, you think this is the feminist movement just going way too far?
It's too far. I don't agree. Being a woman, I do not agree.
Okay. Being a man, I do not agree. So there we go.
You know.
Yeah, you know, so, okay. People kind. For all mankind. Now we got to strike all mankind for people kind. All right? What do you think also, man, before I move on, what do you think of the Girl Scouts selling the cookies outside the head shop?
Money's money.
Money's money?
I wouldn't have done it, but you know. It's a good idea. That's a good business move. She could be the next Donald Trump.
Well, you know, she makes a move and she says, hey, guess what? Somebody told her, you know what? These people, these particular people here are hungry.
Yeah. Smart kid. I'm proud of her.
Yes, exactly. So, okay. All right. Now, folks, you hear this all the time. All right. He's the attorney. He's not the attorney. He is the inspector general. All right. Inspector General. That's what you hear all the time. Now, first, I want to say something here. The second ranking, and President Trump put this up, this was yesterday, okay? He got into it with Adam Schiff and put the tweet up. The first one that says, we've got one that says, Trump's first tweet, I think it's number 1. Little Adam Schiff, okay? I think I named it. No, number 2. Yeah, Little Adam Schiff, who is desperate to run for higher office, is one of the biggest liars and leakers in Washington, right up there with Comey, Warner, Brennan, and Clapper. Adam leaves closed committee hearings to illegally leak confidential information must be stopped. Now, closed committee hearings, Adam Schiff put his picture up, okay? This guy is the minority head, okay, Democrat minority leader in the House Intelligence Committee, okay? So you got the majority, which is Nunes, okay? And then you had Devin Nunes, and then you have Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff never leaves a top secret meeting without running straight for the cameras. The left have the cameras set up waiting for him to come out of any door. And he runs to those cameras, all right? And he knows his aspirations, okay, just so you know it, is Adam Schiff is looking to be, and I have that article here somewhere, Adam Schiff is looking to be the next senator from California. He wants to be a senator. He does not want to be a congressman from California. Adam Schiff wants to be a senator. Adam Bennett Schiff, a U.S. 28th congressional district in California, all right? He wants to be a senator. He wants to take Dianne Feinstein's place. I know it for a fact. He wants to be a senator. So this guy, every single thing he does is for political gain to the left out in California. Pentagon can't find $800 billion, and we may have the stock market starting down. I would like to hear your opinion of why you think the stock market's going down. And then John McCain and Chris Coons introduced bipartisan DACA citizenship bill to break immigration logjam. We'll talk about that as soon as we get back. Take us to break, Amanda.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: LJ, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East LJ. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
All-new Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper. Highway 515 South, Jasper. SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas, just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the hot.
And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We talked about this yesterday, Amanda, and we brought this up, and we talked about it, and we put his picture. I didn't ask you to get it today, but the president has tweeted out, folks, we have John McCain. Now, we have John McCain, which we dug him up. I thought he was too sick to come to Washington, D.C. to do anything. I really did. So we dug up John McCain, and we got Chris Coons, and we have a bipartisan deal, okay? Now, I have to tell you, enunciate something I love when you're on the other networks, okay? And they say bipartisan, okay? That is just, it's humorous to me. And I have it. John McCain, Chris Coons to introduce bipartisan DACA citizenship bill to break immigration logjam. Okay? But it does not. Senator John McCain of Arizona, you have his picture, thumbs down McCain, and Chris Coons, just put both of them there real quick. John McCain planned to unveil a proposal that offers a path to citizenship for young immigrants known as Dreamers who have lived in the U.S. since December of 2014. The Wall Street Journal reported that is expected to be a larger group than would be covered by President Trump's proposal to provide legal status to 1.8 million young immigrants. All right. Folks, the Democrats, John McCain, the liberal left, the Tuesday group, the Charlie Dents of the world, okay, the Susan Collins with her talking stick. You remember that, Amanda? Didn't she have a talking stick? She had the talking stick.
The voodoo stick?
What did you call it?
The voodoo stick.
She had a voodoo stick. All right. Well, man.
We had a Trump voodoo doll, too, in the meeting.
She had a Trump voodoo doll?
No.
Oh, okay. You just said that. All right. I never know. Amanda does some research over there. But they picked a very bad week to decide to leave out border security. Now, if memory serves me right, let's go over a couple tweets here quickly. We did this yesterday. President Donald Trump has tweeted out, while the left is concerned about the word treason, while the left is concerned on whether Trump is smart enough to talk to Robert Mueller, while the left is concerned about a constitutional crisis that we may be in the midst of, I was on, you know what? Let me say this. You know what? I tried not to get worked up today because I don't want to get worked up today. I got a long week ahead of me. But you know what? I watch MSNBC, not a damn one for an hour. Not one of those jackasses said Edwin Jackson. Not one said that in an hour. They talk about the stock market crashing around Donald Trump. They played a montage of Donald Trump talking about the stock market. They talked about treason. They talked about Trump not being smart enough to sit down with Robert Mueller over a fake investigation. Not one damn person said this morning, Edwin Jackson. Not one. But guess who did? The President of the United States. Just when you thought, people say, well, I wish he'd quit using Twitter. Well, you know what? I'll tell you why he uses Twitter. Because you can't count on CNN. You can't count on MSNBC, ABC. No, you can't count on them. But Donald J. Trump tweeted out, so disgraceful that a person illegally in this country killed a Colts linebacker, Edwin Jackson. This is one of the many such preventable tragedies. Preventable. Damn it, Democrats, there are preventable tragedies. This is not a bipartisan pathway to border security. A preventable tragedy. We must get the Dems to get tough on the border and with immigration, illegal immigration, fast. Okay? They don't want you this week. Now, Amanda, tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't it found out, because I know you keep up with this, wasn't this guy deported twice already or something, this guy that was in...
They were searching for him to be deported. He had a warrant out.
Right. But I thought he'd already been deported once and came back. I don't know.
Once that I saw, but this warrant, they were actively searching for him.
They were actively searching for him. But he didn't have a driver's license or nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. This guy just kills two. You know, when they're bringing up Edwin Jackson, and I forget the other, it actually was two people, all right? And then 52 minutes ago, the President of the United States, which they'll make fun of this also, my prayers and best wishes are with the family of Edwin Jackson, a wonderful young man whose life was so senselessly taken. You know, I know people criticize me sometimes and they think I'm insensitive and they think, well, you know, there's a time and place for everything. You know, here's the thing, you know, the damn shame is Obama can't go down there and sing Amazing Grace. All right? It covers a multitude of sin if Obama, you know, would sing Amazing Grace at somebody's funeral. I tell you what, folks, let's just stop right now. Let's stop right now. I have asked you over and over, and I'm going to ask every day, okay? If you do not believe in the deep state, you are at the wrong program. I'm sorry. You are. I believe in the deep state, okay? That's A. A. You know, my friends get me all the time because they say, you know, you always say A, B, and then 3, okay? So A, if you do not believe in the deep state, you're at the wrong program, because I do. B, okay, if you do not believe Donald Trump is draining the swamp, you are badly mistaken. The guy's got the nerve to say treason. The guy's got the nerve to say, you know, Chuck and Nancy, they're losing it. They're going cuckoo. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? The guy's got the nerve. The guy's got the nerve to call Schiff, Warner, Clapper, Brennan, the whole gang a bunch of liars. The guy's got the nerve. He's got the nerve to do it. And he's actually they keep saying the Republicans, why are they surrounding Donald Trump? Because you do have a handful of Republicans that have wanted to say these things too, but they didn't have the nerve and they didn't feel it would win, and they're watching. They always do the testing. Now, I don't want to get off track, but here's what they all do. There's no politician that does not do the testing to see how something plays. So how does this play with the voters? How does this play with the voters? And they get some group that does the statistics. It comes. I love political. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my temper today. I love these political consulting groups. Okay, I do political consulting. I know these people. Oh no, if you say that, there's 22% of white people will disagree, and 38% of black people, and 92% of Latinos will take offense to that comment. God knows we don't wait for my comments to see who gets offended, right? We don't wait for that. But you know, they do. They have groups. So you have these people up there in Washington, D.C., Republicans, and they're not bad people. Some of these people are not bad people, all right? Your congressman probably has never been a bad guy. Your senators, some of them, right? But they had the testing that, oh no, that wouldn't play well. Oh no, that wouldn't play well. Now here's what's happening is they know the truth. The media, Joe Scarborough, Minka, all the left, they'll all come out and they want to tell you Trump's got a 36% approval rating. BS, two letters. You figure it out. BS. Okay? They know the truth. And they're like watching Trump, and Trump says stuff and is like, whoa, that's what America really thinks. I'm going to try a little of that. Ooh, did you hear what he just said? Ooh, that'll end his career. 3 days later, their real polling comes out and says that their district actually liked that. And they're like, ooh, he survived that. I'm going to try a little of that. That's what's happening, folks. That's what's happening. You got a lot of congressmen, a handful of senators that's been wanting to do this for a long time. They just didn't realize it would really work. And Donald Trump is doing it. So B, if you don't think he's draining the swamp, you're at the wrong show. Okay? Wrong show. Now, C, I don't know how this all figures in. If you think Donald Trump won the election and he went through inauguration and he's president of the United States and you can go, boy, I'm glad that's over. You're wrong. Totally 100% wrong. It's time now. Now is the time. You and I know the mess that was laid on the table. We know what has happened for 70 years. We know the lies ABC, NBC, CBS, the three major networks told us every night. We know that. We know how they controlled the information. We know what they did now. It's out. But folks, Trump cannot go it alone. You need to be volunteering. You need to be working. You need to be getting your friends together. You need to say, you know what the hell you need to do right now? You've got an email list. You need to go on your email list right now and say, please, and put your congressman's phone number in. Put your senator's phone number in. Put anybody. Start calling now. Tell your friends to call. And say, border security first. One, border security. Done deal. Appropriate the money. We're not stupid, people. Appropriate the money. Don't put it in a category. What the hell? I mean, we're a small business here. We do a budget every year, right? We have some categories that we have set up in our budget. Come on, we're not that stupid, all right? We can't, don't BS us any longer. So we're smart enough to know, we got a budget here and we got a category and, we want to spend 10 grand on something this year. But guess what? We haven't moved the money over into that area to be able to spend it, but it's sitting in the budget. It says we want to do it. Appropriate the money. Call. I'm telling you right now, you got to call your congressman and tell your congressman to end this phony Russian investigation now. You have to call your congressman and tell him that you want a special counsel appointed now to investigate Hillary Clinton, the State Department, the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the DNC. Let's just go for it. You want a special counsel? Well, that's going after your political opponent. We don't care anymore. We are flat to the point we don't care. We don't want to hear that anymore, okay? Let me ask you a question. I am so damn tired of now the Democrats have found the Constitution, okay? And now they waive the Constitution because Trump has exposed the media. Expose them. Treason. Is there every time there needs to be libel laws changed? Every time President Trump brings up the media, right? And he says something about changing libel laws, that they shouldn't just be able to lie to the American people, okay, and give fake news and fake information. Oh, they get up in arms, they grab their Constitution, and they go, oh my God, the freedom of the press, where would that be? First of all, this is what's humorous, is they can't find it, okay? They have to look around. Oh, it is article, okay, all right, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where is that at? Now, where do they have? Now, that's article. Now, where amendments? That's where we find it. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. I'm going to say something and take a break because I got to close. I was not going in this direction. It's just, I know, Amanda, you're new, and I have to say, Amanda has helped me do research. She's helping me look things up. But you, the audience, you know, when I see something like Edwin Jackson get killed, you know what that does to me. You know it. You already know me. You know this. Just, I explode. I explode when, you know what? I am damn tired of everybody telling me I got to get a damn haircut. I'm so damn tired of that. I'm going to find you. Let me see. Find a picture of James Comey. Now. Get a picture of Comey. All right? And then find me a picture, let's see, of Warner. Senator Warner. That Trump called a liar. Okay? And if you ever whenever you get them, you can put them up, all right? I am so tired of these people in Congress that need to go home, all right? Now, you have these people in Congress, they are just, I got to hear all the time, I'm so upset if one of them comes out, it says bipartisan. Okay, again, if one of them comes out and says that they want the Dreamers, a deal for the Dreamers, guess what? Edwin Jackson cannot play any longer. He's dead because an illegal that is in this country, okay, killed him. It's over and over, America, all the time. And I just, you got a picture of Comey? I know you were. I know I threw it out there. I'm sorry, man. I know I threw it out there. All right, because I want to. And get me. Let's see. I want a picture of Comey, and then I want a picture of Chris Wallace. Make a list. We'll go to commercial. Okay. We'll make a list. Go to commercial. I'll put a lot of pressure. Take commercial. There's a reason I'm going to make this list. You stay with me. You don't want to leave now. Take us a break.
Had the time of my life. I never felt like this before. I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I'll tell you something. This could be love because I've had the time of my life. I've never felt like this before, 'cause I've had the time of my life.
The Tupelo Tea Mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge.
Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Two.
Now, folks, I'm back, and the reason I want to do this now, I'm not angry. I want to make sure I want to come back now. But, you know, I hear when am I going to get a haircut? Right? I hear that all the time. There's even a hashtag team haircut thing going around. Okay, they're hashtagging and everything. Okay, but you know what? Let me ask you a question. All right. Now put up James Comey's picture. Well, he's got a nice haircut. That's one hell of a nice haircut. But he's nothing but a no good liar. He's a liar. James Comey is a liar. No good liar. Involved all the way up to here. This deep. Okay? FBI. Then we have the people that bring you the information. What do you want? Haircut? You can have a haircut. Let's put up George Stephanopoulos. Why, that's one hell of a nice haircut George has. Right? He looks like one of them claymation dolls. Okay? He's got a haircut. That's nice. Worked for the Clintons. Oh, we forgot. Went straight from the Clinton White House to ABC, and now does a Sunday show. Does he do Good Morning America too? Is he on that too? I don't know. I don't pay attention. And he does a Sunday show, and he does nothing but, okay, that's a nice haircut. Let's see, who else do we have? Throw us another one up there. Oh, there's Chuck Todd. I don't know if he has a nice haircut or he just doesn't have any damn hair. I don't know which one it is. But Chuck, he's got a nice haircut. I mean, and God knows Chuck is not on there on a daily basis or on Sunday morning, a part of the corruption. Did I have another one? Did I have four? Or which one? Who else? Let's throw up one more. Oh, Chris Wallace. Well, he's got a nice haircut. That's a nice haircut. I mean, I can see his ears. He's got a nice haircut, combed and everything. Folks, do not think for 1 minute on Sunday morning that this guy's not part of the collusion. Oh, I like to use collusion with them. Here's my question to you. Get him off the screen. Those are all. Is that all the haircuts I have for today? Yeah, I can give you nice ones all day long. What do you want? What do you want? The truth? You want the truth? Or you want to keep asking me if I'm going to get a haircut? Maybe I should get one like George Stephanopoulos. Me, huh? You never know. James Comey. I get the Comey cut. All right, stop right there, all the silliness. Folks, I want to know from you. You think when we get done with the deep state that there are not some people in the media that should go to prison? I know that just shook some people to the core, but they're finding the Constitution and they're yelling freedom of the press. I thought that excluded the freedom to yell fire in a crowded theater. That's what I thought. I thought the danger of yelling fire in a crowded theater and people hurt, trampled on, dead. Do you think some media, members of the media have been complicit in some things? Do you think they've yelled fire in a crowded theater? Do you think all members of the media should be exempt? You know, I tell you what, I'm going to close with this. Edwin Jackson, I mean, we did the story yesterday, and I get up and I hear a guy like Coons say a pathway to border security. I can't take that, folks. And then I know we dug John McCain up, and we brought him in from Arizona, and we have a bipartisan solution to immigration. Well, Edwin Jackson's family kindly would wish they had a bipartisan solution. I think Edwin Jackson's family, let's get a Mayor de Blasio out there in New York City talking about, sanctuary cities. Let's get, what's his name, Rahm Emanuel out there in Chicago saying, you are safe here, okay? Who's telling Edwin Jackson he is safe? Huh? The sanctuary state of California, all right? The mayor of San Francisco, the jackass of Chicago, all right? The mayor of New York City, you are safe here. Who is telling Edwin Jackson he is safe? I should have never got on that. I knew that one was going to upset me. I had a lot to do today. I want you to know, I want to be clear with who I am so you know before we close. I do not want to see this country go to a point where we have a dictator that stops opposition candidates, okay? Stops opposition candidates, all right? Puts journalists in jail, okay? I don't want to see it. But keep in mind, the United States of America has narrowed down to two parties, a two-party system, period, okay? Two parties. And when I say I don't want to see a country that we go after our political opponents, that's the Democrats. The Democrats are doing everything they can to finalize a one-party system, a one-party rule. And don't you think they're not? Because if the Democrats have their way in 20 years, you will see American elections like you see in these other countries where there is a candidate or two as a joke. That's what they want to do. Folks, the Inspector General, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I should have gotten more into that. Pentagon, folks. The Pentagon, okay, auditors cannot find $800 million. $800 million, okay? Now, I'm going to say something. Now, I don't have the education that late-night talk show hosts have. I understand. I don't have Jimmy Kimmel's education, and I don't have the education necessary to be a talk show host at night or do a late-night show, because I understand that. But I like to put things in simple terms. Now, they're up there on Capitol Hill fighting for military spending, okay? Fighting to modernize and buy our military new weapons. And this is not an I'm not saying I don't support the military. Please, 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 okay? But I'm going to use the old baseball glove theory, okay? I'm going to tell you this little story, you know. When we were kids, I know these bore you. You know my passion for baseball, okay? And I'll never forget. All right. I came home and I couldn't find my baseball glove. Couldn't find my baseball glove. All right. And my dad said, "You will go out and you won't stop till you find that glove, and don't you come home until you find it. I'm not buying you another baseball glove. You find the one you have." And I'll never forget this one time rallying the troops. You see, I couldn't hashtag lost baseball glove. I couldn't do that. Lost baseball glove. I could not send out through social media, "Please help me find my baseball glove." But I rallied the guys, because, there was always 10 or 12 of us. So I got every guy, and we went to the baseball field, and we went everywhere, and we did not stop until we found my baseball glove. Now, it was dark, and we finally got home. We found my baseball glove, but all the guys helped me find it, okay? And as silly as that sounds, I grew up at a time where you found what you lost, okay? And you can laugh at me, you can make jokes at me, you can call me anything you want. But when I pick up an article and it says Pentagon auditor can't account for $800 million in spending. The Pentagon's Defense Logistics Agency has reportedly lost track of hundreds of millions of dollars it spent. Said Ernst & Young, the accounting firm conducting the first ever, I'm going to lose it. I only got a minute. First ever Pentagon audit. Ernst & Young discovered that the DLA failed to properly document more than $800 million in construction projects, said Politico, which also reported this is just one of many instances where millions of dollars went missing as the accountability system inside the Pentagon is broken. Worse, according to Politico, the first ever audit covering the fiscal year that ended September 30th, 2016, signals complete incompetence about how the Pentagon handles its $700 billion annual budget. While these comments from Ernst & Young are mind-numbing, the Trump administration is set to ask Congress for $716 billion for defense spending for fiscal 2019, a 7% increase over 2018. Chuck Grassley said, if you can't follow the money, you aren't going to be able to do any audit. $800 million. And you want them to take care of our health care, and you want them, you want to know why, we might shut the government down. All the above. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Wednesday, February 7th. Take us out of here.